Okay, so we are diving into Odoo 18 today,
All right.
and it's a pretty big deal. It's not just like a regular software update. This is like a whole bunch of really cool stuff that can change how businesses work,
Yeah,
big or small.
absolutely.
We're talking AI, we're talking streamlined workflows, and just making things easier.
Yeah, it's a really big release.
Yeah.
There's a lot to unpack.
And our sources for this deep dive are straight from the Odoo 18 launch event. So we're talking keynote speeches, we're talking real-world stories, so you're getting it
Yeah,
straight from the horse's mouth, as they say.
straight from the source.
So are you ready to jump in?
Let's do it. I'm excited to see what they've done because they always have such a good way of explaining things and making it interesting.
Yeah, and one of the things I think is so cool about Odoo 18 is how they've taken all these like really powerful features
Yeah,
and made them surprisingly easy to use.
yeah, and accessible. Like you don't have to be
Right.
a software engineer to figure this out.
Exactly, and they illustrate this perfectly with the story of Deepak,
Okay.
who runs a bookstore in India.
Okay.
And before Odoo, he had no inventory system,
Wow.
no sales data. He was doing everything by hand.
Oh my goodness.
It's like trying to run a marathon with your shoelaces tied together.
I can only imagine the amount of time that took
Right.
and the potential for errors. You know,
Yeah.
just trying to keep track of everything.
And so Odoo swoops in and basically gives them a superpower
Okay.
because they make their mobile interface so incredibly user-friendly.
That's huge because now you have your phone on you all the time.
Exactly.
So being able to run your business from your phone,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
So now he manages his entire bookstore from his phone,
Wow.
from receiving new books, updating inventory,
Oh, wow.
just with a quick scan.
Yeah, it's amazing.
He can even generate product descriptions using Odoo's like huge barcode database.
So they're tapping into like a global database
Yes.
to help streamline that.
He doesn't have to create everything from scratch.
That's a game changer,
I know.
especially for small businesses.
Right.
It's like you're saying leveling the playing field,
Yes.
allowing them to compete online.
With the big players.
That's huge.
I know. And it's not just about the inventory. He can run his point of sale system from his phone.
Oh, wow.
He can send receipts via WhatsApp.
That's amazing.
Like, you name it.
Wow.
It's all about making it easier for him and his customers. But they didn't stop there.
Okay.
They also helped him get online with a website.
So they're going from like pen and paper to a global online presence.
I know.
That's incredible.
And you would not believe how easy they made it.
Oh.
So during the keynote,
Yeah.
they literally build a website from scratch in minutes.
Oh, wow.
Like, we're talking drag and drop simplicity.
It's like those website builders, but
Yes.
Odoo style.
But better.
But better
Because it's Odoo.
because it's Odoo.
And they have AI design suggestions.
Oh.
And the product pages populate automatically from his inventory.
It's all connected.
It's all connected.
That's amazing.
It's crazy.
So you don't have to like manually upload everything and make sure it's all synced up.
It's magic, but not really.
Odoo magic.
Odoo magic.
Yeah.
And these pre-designed blocks that they use are just genius.
Why?
Because you just drag and drop and bam, you've got text boxes,
Yeah.
images, call to action buttons, all perfectly aligned.
Right.
It's like having a professional designer on speed dial, but without the hefty price tag.
That's incredible.
And the best part is it's all connected.
Right.
So when Deepak updates a product in his inventory, it updates on his website
Automatically.
real time.
Wow. So it's like live.
I know.
That's amazing.
It's amazing. Okay, so we've seen Deepak go from manual to mobile,
Everywhere.
offline to online.
Yeah.
But as you can imagine, things can get really busy really fast.
Yeah. Especially with that kind of growth.
Exactly.
That's got to be a good problem to have, but still a problem.
That's where Odoo's sales tools step in.
Okay.
And trust me, they've really upped their game in this area.
Like what kind of stuff are we talking about?
Well, for starters, their customer relationship management system, the CRM, has gotten a serious upgrade.
Nice.
But it's not just a pretty face.
I know.
They've actually woven in
Well, wow.
knowledge management directly into the workflow.
Okay, so it's not just about managing your customers.
Yeah,
It's about like having all the information you need right there.
exactly.
That's clever.
So imagine this. You're talking to a customer,
Yeah.
and bam, you've got instant access to sales scripts,
Oh, wow.
training materials, best practices, all right there in your CRM.
That's amazing.
It's like having a little cheat sheet,
Right.
but it's not cheating because it's Odoo.
It's built in.
It's built in. Okay, let's talk quotations now.
Yeah,
Because first impressions matter. Exactly. Some of the quotes they showed, yikes.
Like they could have used a little help.
They could have used a little Odoo makeover themselves.
Right.
And we've all been there where you get a quote that looks like it was made on a typewriter in the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
And suddenly you're like,
questioning everything.
yeah, are these the people I want to do business with?
Exactly.
And Odoo understands that a well-designed custom quote
Yeah.
can make or break a deal.
Oh, for sure.
And they shared this great story about an office renovation project.
Okay.
Where they almost went with a competitor, not because the products were better, but because the quote was just so much more visually appealing.
Interesting.
And that's when they decided to revamp their whole quotation system.
That's smart.
And let me tell you, it's a night and day difference.
Wow. So they really took that to heart
They did.
and revamped the whole thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
And get this, they've brought in AI
Ours.
to help.
They had to.
So now the system can suggest
Wow.
different wording or layouts depending on the client's industry
That's really smart.
or even their personality type.
Wow.
Talk about personalization.
That's incredible. Yeah, because you don't want to send like a really formal quote to somebody who's like really laid back.
Exactly.
So that's really cool that it can kind of adapt
Yes.
to that.
But before you think it's all about fancy designs, let me break down some of the practical stuff.
Okay.
Okay, we've got pre-made templates, so you're not starting from scratch. Combo products for bundling items, and get ready for this.
Okay.
Built-in spreadsheets
What?
for complex pricing models.
No way.
Yes.
Built-in spreadsheets.
I know.
That's incredible.
So imagine this. You're putting together a quote for, say, furniture delivery and assembly.
Okay.
But the price isn't just a flat fee.
Right.
It changes based on the number of items, the distance,
Of course.
how complicated the assembly is.
Right. All those factors.
With Odoo, you can link a spreadsheet
Wow.
directly to your quote template.
That's amazing.
So you build in all those variables, all those formulas, and then when you're with a client, you just pull up your secret weapon, the Odoo quote calculator.
Nice.
You adjust the variables on the fly, and bam.
There it is.
The final price updates automatically.
Talk about transparency.
Right.
Real-time calculation.
I know.
That's incredible.
And because happy salespeople mean happy customers, Odoo 18 has a brand new commission application.
Okay, finally.
I know this has been a long time coming.
A long time coming.
So this system can handle even the most complicated commission structures.
Okay.
From setting targets to tracking progress to rewarding top performers.
Wow.
But here's the best part.
Okay.
Salespeople can see their potential earnings updated in real time
Oh, wow.
as they're building quotes.
That's amazing.
It's like having a personal scoreboard
right, babe.
that keeps them motivated and in the loop.
I love that because then you're not waiting
Right.
till like the end of the month or something to see where you stand.
And it keeps things transparent. So everybody's on the same page. Okay. Take a breath for a second.
I need it.
Because we've covered a lot. We went from Deepak managing his bookstore by hand
I know it's a lot.
to a thriving business with an online presence,
Right.
a streamlined sales process,
Yeah.
and a system for managing commissions.
It's amazing.
Go hold on tight.
Okay.
Because next we're stepping into the world of warehouse operations,
Right.
and things are about to get even more efficient.
Let's do it.
So remember how we left off with Deepak's amazing journey to like digital mastery?
Yeah, going from like pen and paper to a full-blown online business.
Right?
It's incredible.
Well, Odoo is not just for bookstores.
Right.
This next part is for all you makers and movers out there.
Okay.
The businesses with products to build,
Yeah.
to track, to ship. Odoo 18 takes warehouse and manufacturing operations
Okay.
to a whole new level.
Nice.
And trust me, you're going to want to hear this.
I'm excited because this is an area where they've always been really strong,
Yes.
but they've just like upped their game even more.
Yeah, it's like they took everything that was already great and then they were like, how can we make this even better?
Exactly.
So for starters, the new manufacturing dashboard is all about real-time insights.
I love that real-time insights are key.
Yes.
Because you need to know what's happening now.
Yeah.
Not like yesterday or last week.
It's like having a crystal clear view of your entire production process.
Yeah.
All in one place.
You're not like jumping between different systems trying to piece everything together.
Yeah. No more like logging into this system and then that system and then checking this spreadsheet and then calling somebody to get an update.
And by the time you get the update, it's already outdated.
Exactly. Exactly. So what kind of insights are we talking about here?
So think about it like this. You can instantly see the capacity of each work center.
Okay.
How much they can handle.
Okay.
whether they're available,
Gotcha.
and even how efficient they're being.
Wow.
It's like having a team of efficiency experts working around the clock,
I like it.
but without the hourly rates.
Without the hourly rates, yes, please sign me up.
Right.
So no more relying on outdated spreadsheets or gasp paper trails to figure out what's going on.
Get those spreadsheets out of here.
Right.
We don't need those anymore.
We're going digital.
Digital all the way.
Digital.
Yeah.
And the best part is it's interactive.
Okay.
So say you see a work center that's nearing its limit.
Yeah.
You can click on it
Okay.
and see exactly which orders are scheduled,
Oh, wow.
what materials you need,
Nice.
and even pinpoint potential bottlenecks
Before they happen?
before they become major headaches.
That's key.
It's like Odoo has a sixth sense
I know.
for operational efficiency.
It's like they've got a crystal ball.
They do.
But instead of like predicting the future, they're just like
Right.
really good at analyzing data.
Exactly. It's like they've taken all the data
Yeah.
and they're like, we're going to use this to make your life easier,
Exactly.
not harder.
It's not about just having the data.
Right.
It's about using it.
It's about what you do with it.
Exactly.
And speaking of data,
Yes.
they've also made some big improvements to their manufacturing execution system,
Okay.
or MES for short.
MES.
Okay, for those of us who don't speak fluent manufacturing, break that down for me.
Okay.
What is MES all about?
So MES is like the bridge between the shop floor
Okay.
and the people making the big decisions.
Okay.
It gives you a real-time view of everything happening in production,
Gotcha.
from tracking work orders
Okay.
to monitoring progress to managing materials.
So it's like having a live feed of your factory floor,
Yeah,
but instead of security cameras,
right
it's
on.
all about data and efficiency.
Exactly.
I like it.
It's like a data-driven security camera,
Yes, exactly.
but for your manufacturing process.
Okay.
And to make things even easier, you can now access the MES directly from a tablet or mobile device.
That makes so much sense.
I know, right?
No more running back and forth to a computer.
Exactly.
Shop floor workers can pull up work instructions,
Yep.
input data,
Yeah.
even report issues all at their fingertips.
It's all about having the information they need,
Yes.
when and where they need it,
Exactly.
which is usually not at a desk.
Right.
It's usually on the shop floor.
Exactly.
So that's a really cool feature.
It is a really cool feature, but let's not forget about another area where Odoo shines.
Okay.
Project management.
Oh, yeah, project management.
Because who doesn't love a good project?
Everybody loves a good project.
Especially when you have the right tools
Yes.
to keep everything on track.
That's key.
Odoo 18 takes project management to a whole new level with features like seamless e-signatures,
Nice.
built-in version history for documents,
Oh, I love that.
and the ability to customize the entire interface to fit your specific project needs.
So it's not just like a one-size-fits-all
Yeah.
project management tool.
It's like they took project management
Yeah.
and they gave it a custom suit.
They tailored it.
They tailored it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, break those features down for me.
Okay, so let's start with e-signatures.
Okay.
Imagine you're finalizing project specs
Yeah,
and you need a signature.
right.
No more printing,
Oh,
signing,
a hassle.
scanning, hoping the fax machine cooperates.
Please don't make me find the fax machine.
Nobody knows where that is.
Nobody knows where it is.
It's like in a dungeon somewhere.
Right, with the dot matrix printer.
Exactly.
Oh, right.
But with Odoo 18, you just click select a template and send it off.
It's like those digital documents you sign at the doctor's office.
Exactly.
But for, actually important things.
Right, for your business.
Yes.
Your projects.
Okay, what about version history?
Oh, version history.
We've all been there collaborating on a document with multiple people,
Oh, yeah.
edits flying back and forth, and suddenly nobody knows which version is the right one.
Oh, it's a nightmare.
It's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, you're like, final, V2 final.
Final version 3.
Final for real this time.
Right, and then somebody's like, oh, I found a typo.
Oh, no.
And you're like,
Back to the drawing
back
board.
to the drawing board.
We got to start over.
But Odoo eliminates that chaos by tracking every single edit,
Wow.
comment, and version.
That's amazing.
Think of it as a time machine for your documents.
I love that.
So no more final V3,
Want more of that?
final file names cluttering up my desktop.
Clean and organized.
I love it.
Just how we like it.
And if that wasn't enough, you can even customize the project interface
Well, wow.
to prioritize the tools you use most.
Okay.
So say you're managing a construction project
Yeah.
and you need quick access to purchase orders, timesheets,
Yeah.
the Gantt chart.
The Gantt chart essential.
Odoo lets you create a personalized toolbar
Oh, wow.
with all those essentials, just a click away.
So you're not wasting time.
No more endless clicks and drop-down menus.
Clicking through menus.
Like, where is that one thing?
I know it's here somewhere.
I know. I just saw it yesterday.
Exactly.
Odoo was like, we gotcha.
We gotcha. We know what you need.
Here you go.
Here's a shortcut.
It's like Odoo knows that time is money.
Exactly.
And they're giving you the shortcuts to save both.
Love it.
And what's even better, you can share those custom views with your team.
Oh, that's huge for consistency and collaboration.
So everybody's on the same page.
Exactly.
It's about working smarter, not harder.
I love that phrase.
Right.
Work smarter, not harder.
And Odoo is all about giving you the tools to do just that.
They're all about it.
They are.
You're like the work smarter, not harder company.
They are the work smarter, not harder company.
That should be their tagline.
I think so.
I love it.
Speaking of working smarter, let's talk about businesses with multiple locations.
Okay.
Subsidiaries or global empires to manage.
The big dogs.
How does Odoo 18 handle the complexities?
Yeah, because that gets tricky.
Of multi-company finances.
Yeah.
And that's where Odoo really shines, right?
Yeah.
It's like they took a step back.
They're like the air traffic controllers of business.
They really are.
They can see everything. They know where everything's going.
Here's how we can optimize all the things.
And prevent those collisions.
Yes, exactly.
Those business collisions.
Because nobody wants a business collision.
No, nobody needs that.
Okay, so we've talked about a lot of really cool stuff, but one area that I think deserves a special shout out is Odoo's revamped payroll features.
Wow. Payroll.
I know payroll can be a bit of a snooze fest.
It's not the most exciting topic.
It's not the most exciting topic, but it is essential.
But it is essential.
And Odoo's always had some payroll features.
Right.
But they've kind of kept them a little bit under wraps.
And they haven't really, like, shouted about it from the rooftops.
No.
Until now.
Until now.
It's like they're finally ready to...
They're like, all right.
Unleash payroll.
We're ready to talk about payroll.
It's ready for prime time.
It's ready for its moment.
Payroll's moment.
And it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, they've really upped their game.
So they now offer full payroll support.
Okay.
For 10 countries.
Wow.
Including the U.S.,
nice,
Canada, Switzerland, Australia.
Wow, so they're covering some major markets.
And with partial support for many more.
So it's a global solution.
It is.
Which makes sense because Odoo's a global company.
Exactly. So for businesses in those fully supported countries.
It's like a one-stop shop.
Love it.
For everything payroll related.
So we're talking calculating wages, handling taxes, generating pay slips.
Yes.
All that fun stuff.
All the fun stuff.
That nobody wants to do manually.
Nobody wants to do manually.
Like, who wants to sit there with a calculator and figure out payroll taxes?
Nobody.
Not me.
Not me either.
Odoo can do it.
Odoo to the rescue.
There you go.
And for businesses in those partially supported countries, it's a huge step in the right direction.
Oh, absolutely.
Because it shows Odoo's commitment to creating a truly global solution.
Yeah, they're not just focusing on like one specific region.
They're like, we see you.
They're going global.
We hear you.
We're going to get there.
Global payroll.
Global payroll.
Coming soon to an Odoo near you.
Coming soon.
I love it.
And while we're on the topic of growth, let's talk about something that often gets more complex.
Yes.
As businesses expand workflows.
Workflows
and approvals. Like, you know, needing a manager to sign off on expenses over a certain amount.
Yeah.
Or having multiple people involved in greenlighting a purchase order.
Right, because you don't want to just have like one person.
It's a lot of responsibility.
Approving everything.
Right.
Especially as the business grows.
Odoo 18 has a completely redesigned workflow engine that is both powerful and surprisingly user-friendly.
I like it when they can combine those two things.
Right.
Powerful and user-friendly.
Because you don't want it to be one or the other.
No, you need both.
You need both.
Because if it's too powerful and not user-friendly.
Right, nobody's going to use it.
It's useless.
And if it's super user-friendly but not powerful enough, then it's like...
what's the point?
What's the point?
Exactly.
They actually show you how to build a custom approval workflow.
Okay.
During the keynote, and get this, it's all drag and drop simplicity.
Nice.
Define your steps, set your approval rules.
Okay.
Based on things like order amount, product type.
Gotcha.
Even loop in multiple approvers if needed.
So you can have like a whole chain.
A whole chain of approvals. It's like a digital assembly line, but for getting stuff approved.
I love it.
And if somebody's on vacation or out of the office.
Oh, yeah, that's always a problem.
No problem.
Right.
They can easily delegate their approval tasks to a colleague.
Well, that's huge.
So things keep moving smoothly.
Yeah, you don't want things to like grind to a halt.
No.
Just because somebody's on vacation.
Because then you come back from vacation.
Exactly. And you've got like 1,000 emails.
Oh my God.
And you're like, I need another vacation.
Yeah.
Just to recover from this one.
Odoo's like, we got you.
Odoo's got you covered.
We got you covered.
They're like the vacation savers.
They are the vacation savers.
That's amazing.
And you know what else I love?
What's that?
They've included a feature that lets you visualize the entire workflow.
Oh, wow.
You can see at a glance who's involved, what needs to happen next, and where those potential roadblocks might be hiding.
So it's like a workflow map.
It is. I love that. It's like having X-ray vision.
That's a good way to put it.
For your business processes.
Yeah, because then you can see.
You can spot those potential log jams.
Like, oh, this is where things are getting stuck.
And optimize your workflows.
Let's streamline this.
To keep things moving smoothly.
I love it.
Okay, we've covered a ton of ground.
I know.
From Deepak's little bookstore.
I know, it's been quite a journey.
To managing multi-million-dollar enterprises.
Global empires.
Odoo 18 is clearly a major leap forward.
It's a game changer.
Even for an already impressive platform.
Yeah, they've really outdone themselves this time.
They have.
It's like they took everything that was great about Odoo.
Yeah.
And they made it even better.
It's like Odoo 18 is Odoo on steroids.
Odoo on steroids.
Odoo on steroids.
Like the good kind.
The legal kind.
The legal kind of steroids.
Yes.
That make you super efficient and productive.
But don't keep you up all night.
No sleepless nights with Odoo 18.
No sleepless nights, just
sweet dreams.
Sweet business dreams.
Of streamlined workflows.
Of AI-powered automation.
Of happy customers.
Happy customers.
And increased profits.
Increased profits.
That's the dream.
That is the dream.
Okay, so if you're ready to explore how Odoo can transform your business.
Yeah.
Remember what we learned today?
What's that?
.json.
.json.
It's your secret key.
Your secret weapon.
To unlocking a world of integration possibilities.
There you go.
It's been a pleasure, as always.
Always a pleasure.
To dive deep into the world of Odoo.
Odoo never disappoints.
They really don't. Until next time, keep innovating, keep automating, and keep your eyes on the horizon. Because with Odoo, the future of business is looking bright.
Absolutely bright and efficient.